What's up, y'all? HTG Brian back with some more Lego Lord of the Rings, where we're going to check out and continue our story stuffs. Looks like my camera needs a little bit of adjustment. I thought I had already did that, but apparently it wasn't good enough. So let's go ahead and move that around real quick. How's everybody doing? You guys have a great weekend? Mine was pretty chill. Yesterday was my mother-in-law's birthday, and we got the joy of spending it with her and got to take her all around town, some places she'd never been, took her to a nice lunch, which threw us an unexpected twist because we got there before they were still in brunch when we got there. Until 2 o'clock they served brunch, so they had a completely different menu. So the thing that I always go there for wasn't on the menu, and I had a mild panic attack. But then I did discover that they were nice enough to go ahead and make me it. So I got what I wanted. I was pretty stoked. We all had a nice time. And unfortunately, the only downside was we took my car, and one of the places we went to was a nursery where my wife has been looking for these things called espalier trees. If you don't know what an espalier tree is, first of all, I'm probably saying it wrong. Second of all, it is a tree that has multiple let's see, how do I say it? It's got multiple genetics. It's like a crossover. So, for example, they have Espalier apple trees, and you can get like a Honey Crisp and like a Golden Sun and all these different types of apples. A Fuji or Fuji. I don't eat apples, so I'm like totally in the dark here. But you know, I love apple pie. I love apple juice. I love apple sauce. I will not eat an apple if I'm starving. Like I just don't like the texture of them in that form, especially the peel. Yeah, peeling them, maybe eating the insides out like an orange, maybe, but like that's weird. Who does that? So, anyways, they are gonna go and grab a couple of those. In fact, we have um, room for I think three of them, so we're gonna get a couple pair. So there's like Bartlett and like all sorts of different Asian pear. Like there's a bunch of different ones on the tree. And the reason why they do this is because each one of those fruits at a different time. And so when you get one of these trees, when the season starts, you basically fruit the whole season. So you'll get like the golden crisps first, and the Fuji, the other ones next, and then the third kind and the fourth kind. Each one, I believe, has four different sets of genetics. They're really cool. So we're gonna get a couple pear and a couple apples and slap them in. My mom actually has like six of them, and she brings us bagfuls of apples like once a season. So you know, we get apple pies and things like that made thanks to my wife and mother-in-law, and it's delicious. So they're gonna go up and get a few of those. But enough of my stories. Let's go ahead and jump into chat and say hey to everybody. We got Energy Ninja, Chacho, and Justin as our early notification squad. Thank you so much for being early, guys. Much love, much love. Paige was a close fourth. We got Adam D out there too. What up, Adam D? Let's see here. Kirsten is out there. What up, Double K? Josh is back too. What up, man? Hopefully all is good in the land. You guys had some crazy weather down there, didn't you? Did it hit? Where was them tornadoes? I seen there was some tornadoes over the weekend. Was that down in your neck of the woods? I couldn't tell if it was in like Texas or New Mexico or where we were looking at that, but it was kind of somewhere down in that region, I think, and it looked terrible. But anyways, hopefully everybody is okay. Jason's out there. AdWars Adam is out there. Hog is back. What up? Raised is also out there. What is up? What is up? We got a gifted membership out to Sacred Steph. So congrats on that. 28 days of emojis and badge flexing. We got Corey out there too. What up? Welcome back, Corey. Good to see you. Good to see you. Private Lady out there. Sharon a super. Appreciates that. Much love. Grisama is back too. Planting seeds while watching. What kind of seeds are you planting? We bought a bunch of stuff yesterday. We went to this place called the Portland Street Nursery. We go there pretty often. Whenever my wife and I go up to Great Notion, the brewery, that we go have lunch and usually bring home some brewskis. There's a nursery, you know, 15 minutes away or whatever. And it's like the mecca of plants and nurseries. Like it is so awesome. They have indoor, outdoor, all sorts of stuff. And so that's where we took my mother-in-law yesterday. And she was just like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. And we're like, we haven't even been inside yet. We've only been in because they have a couple of greenhouses out back and then like this whole huge, like, it's kind of like a park. There's trees and you can buy trees, and it's really cool. Anyways, we got a bunch of stuff. We've got fruits and vegetables, and we're going to try to grow a bunch more stuff this year, which I have been saying for years. We've got all this garden space, and we keep putting flowers and stuff in it, or like 17 tomato plants. If you've ever grown tomatoes and you do it right, you probably know you only need about 2 tomato plants to get you through an entire century. Like those things put up so many tomatoes. I mean, we got tomato soup, we got tomato paste, we got tomato everything. Like you name it, we made our own marinara. Like we did everything last year. And I was trying to get some diversity. I like peppers, I like potatoes, I like, squash and zucchinis, and some of those things are really easily grown here in the Northwest. So we're hoping to do a little bit more of that. My favorite is corn. I love corn. I don't know why corn is like my favorite, but it is. My grandparents used to grow it in rows and rows and rows and rows, and we loved going there and picking. And unfortunately, that's not a thing anymore. And I don't have anywhere to go get corn except for the store. But I was hoping to grab. We actually tried a couple years ago, but we have like not the optimal situation for corn. We have a lot of clay in our soil, so we've had to supplement. But it's actually pretty supplemented now. We've gotten a dump truck every winter or summer. So Matthew Gaming is out there. Anna's back. What is up? John Bunny's out there. A couple of people asking about the dog. So just a quick update. Drex is about to hit his 6-week mark. It will be 6 weeks since the surgery on Tuesday, 6 weeks since we got him back on Wednesday. Because if you remember, we had to drop him off early Tuesday. He had the surgery. He stayed the night at the pet hospital and then was released to us the next day. He is still sort of prevented from being outside in the backyard by himself. So we still have to leash him up and take him out for every potty break. He still needs to go on 2 to 3 walks every day, which, as you guys mostly know, I've been participating in most of those. And I think I've even slimmed off a couple of pounds. And ultimately, he's doing pretty good. As of yesterday, we kind of started letting him jump up into our recliners. We've had to put like laundry baskets or some sort of blockade there to keep him from getting up in there. And we ultimately have kind of felt like he's doing good enough that that small little jump might not be painful or harmful to him. It might actually be helpful in the muscle building and usage of, because he has to kind of learn to walk on that 4th leg, because he was on 3 legs for probably 2.5 months. And it wasn't our fault. It happened. It took us a while to get into our vet to get diagnosed. It took us even longer to get an appointment for the surgery, and then it took another week for the surgery. And so I mean, it was unfortunate for him for sure. But let's see here. I don't think I said hey to Carter yet. What up, Carter? Steven's out there too. What up, Steven? Good to see you, bro. Rob's out there. Josh is out there. Good to see both of y'all. Austin, as it reveals, is back. Hello. Finally cut a live stream. I've been using your tutorials for years, bro. Thank you for your hard work. Hey, appreciate that. Thanks for swinging by. Sylvia asks as well, how's Trex doing? He's doing great. Better than expected. The time is flying by a lot faster too. Like when we found out it was going to be 8 weeks, we were like, oh my. Like, and for the record, a lot of that was on me because the wife is gone and Reese is gone. And so, a lot of that was up to me. So I kind of felt pressure like, oh my gosh, if I don't do the right thing or whatever here, like this could end up bad. I've been on it though. He fights me to take his medication where he just takes it instantly for his mom. So it drives me nuts. But all in all, it's been going by pretty fast, and we're grateful that his healing has happened as fast as it has. Like I said, we're almost at the 6-week mark. 8 weeks is when they sort of relieve the leash requirements. He doesn't get to do a lot of dog park stuff. He's allowed. He's not a bully, but he's loud. And if you don't play with him, he'll bark at you. And it really intimidates dogs and owners. And it puts a lot of stress on us because it makes it look like we're crazy people that just don't care about the other people. So we just don't really take him to the dog park. He's an arse when we got him on a leash too. And we see another dog. Arr, 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 arr. Like we think he's just excited to see him and wants to go sniff and play. But like we don't really know, and we don't really want to find out, right? Like he's never been an aggressive fighter or anything like that, but he definitely makes a lot of ruckus around other dogs. So it'll be nice to just be able to let him out in the back and let him do his thing and then come back in. I'll continue to walk him and stuff like that. So it's kind of our new thing. So he's a creature of habit, and so like he'll like every morning he gets a bone at the same time, and he'll like right at the time he's like, all right, Dad, it's time, give me my bone, like he just knows. He's a very much a rule follower, and we appreciate that about him. um, all right, let's see here. Matt's out there. Preston Bros Unite. What up, y'all? What up? What up? Oliver, what's up? Hey, Brian, how are you able to play Lego Lord of the Rings? I thought it wasn't available in the Xbox store. Hey, great question, Oliver. If you happen to take notice of my home screen here, it actually has the disc icon next to the logo in the upper right corner. That is because I'm playing the Xbox 360 disc version. So yes, you are correct. The license has been lost for Lego Lord of the Rings on consoles. It like came back for a minute and then it was gone again. I've heard that you can buy it on PC still. So there are some ways to get it, but the most for sure way is to have an Xbox Series X and get the disc version. Unfortunately, if you have the S, there's no disc. You won't be able to play it on that. So yes, obviously an Xbox One, an Xbox 360, all of those are possible performers of the game. The PlayStation is struggling a little bit. Unfortunately, the backwards compatibility isn't as great, and as a result, I do believe you have to go all the way back to PS3. Kirsten Gerg, is it on the Ultimate Pass? I don't know. I don't even remember what it's called. The PlayStation Plus Ultimate, I think is what it's called. I don't know. Anyways, disc version for the win. Let's see here. Skater Quest is out there. What is up? Adam says the weather in DC is cloudy and rain coming. Ooh, we've had so much rain yesterday, like visibility driving down the highway. We were doing very low speeds considering how fast normal people drive in Oregon. And I mean, visibility was like 10, 20 feet in front of you. Like you could barely see the lights in the car in front of you. Like it was pretty rough for both the way there and the way back. While we were there, didn't rain at all. It was perfect. So we got to like trudge around out in the nursery outside and stuff, which was great. Perfect. I would prefer it be that way versus being a nice drive and then being raining the whole time. But still, anyways. Let's hear, Josh, how are you doing? My third favorite Lego game. Nice. This is actually been sort of, I don't hate any Lego games, but I do like some more than others. It's a weird way to say it, but there's not one that I'm like, nope, won't play it, not gonna do it. I like them all, but like some of the wizarding puzzles and the mithril brick concept and foraging and all of that, it seemed a little extra tedious and frustrating at times. So far, been loving the story, been very much enjoying it. I've been sort of watching the movies again. It's been a long time, so I'm trying to stay relevant to where we are in the gameplay, to where I am in the movie. And like I said, I forgot to watch the third movie yesterday, but we did remember late last night, we got like an hour-ish in. So, I got to see the beginning with Schmeagol and all that, which I'd forgotten all about that beginning stuff. So it was good to see. Skate Quest says, I've been using your videos to collect Lego Batman achievements. Awesome. Thanks for using them. Appreciate you swinging by today. Josh, got the jump here. Go back. Where was that? Man, I hate it when it does that. Oliver, he's using the 360. Yep, correct. My favorite Lego games are Dimensions. So I just found out too that within the last couple of months, reportedly, some of the servers have been shut down for the game content. So my Lego Dimensions 1016 club again might not be as achievable as I thought. So in the next day or two, I'm going to hook up the Xbox version because that's another thing I have on my home. I don't know if you can see it anymore. It's actually been bumped off, but it's one of the games I have installed over there. And I need to make sure that I can get all the DLC and everything. So before I can start promising, I'm still going to play the base game and get through it no matter what soon. The 10-year anniversary is this year, but I was hopeful to get all 1016 gold bricks and play through all the DLCs and everything as I have all the characters. And it's just a matter of whether or not I'll be able to get those files onto my Xbox. If I can get those levels onto my Xbox, which some of them were included in the year one stuff, but the year two or waived, whatever they called it, the second wave of it, I'm not sure all of those were available. So I'll have to look into that. But are you only on YouTube or do you stream on Twitch too? We have a Twitch channel, but we have not streamed there in a long time. We actually used to do double streams where we restream, so we'd be live here and live on Twitch at the same time. It got really hard. The chat for the both YouTube and Twitch being on one, it never worked, so I had to use the YouTube and the Twitch chat, and I always found myself getting lost in one chat or the other and forgetting people. and we never really built up any following or new people there. And we were monetized here and had people here, so we just cut off the ties for Twitch. I still have it. I may do some stuff there at some point. I don't know what it would be, but you know, just for funsies. Farmers out there, what up, dude? Been a minute. Let's see here. Homegrown jalapeno and I can handle jalapenos. I can't do onions. I can't do onions. Otherwise, we would probably grow a bunch of those. AGE, what up? I just wanted to come here and say thanks for your Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 videos. Hey, awesome. Appreciate that, Mr. Boyce Gaming. How are you doing today? I'm doing good, Mr. Boyce. Thanks for asking. How about yourself? I was lucky enough to get a copy of it. Nice, nice. I actually bought one when I found out they were getting rare, the Xbox 360 version of this game. And then like a year later, a year went by and it made it into the vote. And it was a possibility I was going to be playing it again. So I went and bought one, forgetting that so I have 2 copies of this now. I have the original edition and the Game of the Year collection or whatever they call it. Sylvia says hi from the Netherlands. Awesome. I don't think I knew you were in the Netherlands. See here. As long as you have your YouTube content. I don't think I have it installed. That's the thing. So I've had the content for 2.5, 3, 4 years, long time. Had it installed on the Xbox for 6 months or more, but I don't know that I have any of the other stuff. So I'll have to double check and make sure that I get that. Never got a chance to play it, huh, Josh? Yeah. It's a really fun game. So at some point, it will likely become like public domain, and then we'll probably be able to have access on PC and mods and emulators and things like that. Really, I wish there was a way to, and there might be potentially a way to get the content, the files I need, and then get them. Like somebody may host them somewhere, and I don't know if I'd be able to get them onto my. It might be really tricky. I may have to like homebrew the Xbox or something, which I'm not really willing to do. All right, been flapping. Let's get to some gameplay. Let's see here. It looks like are we going up? We are going up. All right. Let's go ahead and get up here. Anybody do anything this weekend that's worth sharing? I'll be on and off with the cutscene audio too, as it's all copyrighted. Let me make sure my button's working. Perfect, it is. I believe we're about ready to jump into one. So, yep. If you're wondering why I have this muted, all of the sounds, the audio, and everything from the game have been taken right out of the movie. And obviously the movie's copyrighted. So interesting. They skipped the whole Schmeagol scene and everything. The beginning where he's like a hobbit. And they find the ring, and it's Deagle and Schmeagol, right? Like I'm assuming it's his brother or cousin or somebody. And they have the big fight over the ring and everything. Like I made it this far in the movie, but not much further. So that is unfortunate. I'm going to be a little bit outdated. Next week, though, I'll be all caught up for sure because I will be able to finish the movie. Let's see here. This is the level where I missed a minikit. Oh. Yeah, that's there are definitely some out there that are missable. Definitely. Oh yeah, hey, guess what? Sound's back on! I've been doing good, thank you for asking. That's great. Love to hear it, love to hear it. All about that positivity. I'm a little bummed out. I got some parts added to my car last week, which I'm happy about the parts. Unfortunately, there has been sort of a side effect for adding one of them, and I'm finding out that it's not specific to me, and there is a fix, but it's like you kind of got to like go goose chase it, right? And so now after I get done with stream today, I've got a little bit of time to go ahead and to investigate. I don't think I'll be able to fix it, but essentially what's happening is there's bigger piping that has been added, and the bigger piping actually is rubbing or vibrating up against my brake booster reservoir. Why am I getting all this very scary sounds? Is that the Nagal or whatever? Hey, get over here. Where are you going? And so I got to find the point of contact and then try and adjust it so that it doesn't vibrate. As it sits right now, there isn't one. I actually have already sort of looked and investigated a little bit, and there isn't anywhere touching, but the whole gimmick is that it has to be more than 1.5 centimeters away because there's a little bit of a bend in the motor. So anyways, I got some stuff I gotta do there. Blazers also play at 3. We were supposed to go see my brother and baby Luke, but those plans got sidelined, and my wife's gonna go get trees instead. So, so we got part of that fixed up. Let's go ahead and get up here. Should be able to knock this down so that Samayan can get up there and use his shovel. Hey, hey, get up there. Get up there. All right. Copy of Luke's. Nice, yeah. Post in the Discord, bruh. Let's see that. Sounds dope. Is this? What is that? It's not. It's a head, right? I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do. Whoa!
No, it's a Frodo.
Hey, get back over here, bro. He was trying to sneak away from me. Wait a minute. Energy, are you already trying to talk trash? Are we already to that stage of the stream? Bro, we just started. You never did respond to my Discord message either. I've kind of taken that as a no. So, just so we're clear, there was a question involved, and I said I'd stop talking about it if, and you haven't responded. So I'm just saying. It's Frodo that was making the noises? Okay. All right. Sounded like, I know he's being taken over like the eye or whatever is calling him, the ring. All right, so I got to get up there to use it. Okay. Get up there. Yoink. A marathon. That's fair. That's fair. Looks like I need the light. Get there, get there. Hey, turn on the light, bruh! Okay. Okay. That's fun. Come on. Yeah. Always drives me nuts, especially on these older games. This happens a lot more in the older games. Like, look at what's Gollum doing? What's Frodo doing? Like, Frodo's supposed to be getting pulled over into that whatever.
It's calling to him, Sam.
I'm stuck. So I need this, right? Because I need to push this down, and then that gives me the bricks to build the bottom of the stairs to get up, to get out of here, right? So, hey, Jonathan, this is Lego Lord of the Rings. You can actually get it in the form of the disc. You can buy it off eBay or, you know, GameStop sometimes has them locally. Anywhere, marketplaces that sell video games, there's a likelihood you might get a chance at it. So, I wish I could. It won't let me pull up the. I can't pull the light out. I can't move. I don't know what I'm stuck on, but it looks like I'm gonna have to quit, which is not great. Not great. All right. Well, let's try this again. Wonder if I'll be able to skip the cutscene this time, because it's not my first rodeo. Hey, look at that. Okay, so let's go do that first. Let's get over here. Gollum. Knock it like it's hot. Knock it like it's hot. Get your butt over here, fool. Like, why don't you get stuck right over here? Yeah, I don't find it happening as much in the newer games. Like, you're right. I mean, it's always a possibility. All games have possibilities of that, for sure. But I do find that the older ones tend to have way more issues than the newer ones. And it's just like random stuff like that. Like, you know, things that probably shouldn't happen that end up doing. Alright, so... Okay. Okay, so there's... there's an invisible wall there that won't let me jump. And that's fun. Like, why? Okay, there we go. Nailed it, first try. So I gotta bust this, and then it'll give me the bricks, and then I can move it. I'm not sure why he got stuck in the back where there's really nowhere to get stuck, but we'll take it. Let's see here. So if I buy PS3 Lord of the Rings, can you play it on PS5? Sadly, no. It's an Xbox compatibility thing. The PlayStation, unfortunately, as I do most of my gaming on the PlayStation, and most of my trophies and all my games played are usually preferred on the PlayStation side of things. Xbox has done better in that regard. I absolutely, for the record, hate my Xbox Series X. Like 1 out of 5 times that I turn it on, it won't log in to the internet. Even though I've got internet, I'm plugged, I'm hardlined, and it won't. Jonathan with the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words and the super. Love to see it. So ultimately, you know, like I said, Xbox has done better in the regards of backwards compatibility. So the Xbox 360 disc will be compatible with the Xbox One, the Xbox 360, and of course the Series X. The Series S, unfortunately, does not have a disc drive, so you cannot play it on that. Let's see here. I have seen Split Fiction. I have not yet played it. I'm kind of hopeful that Gray and I will get a chance to play through. Gray and I have played through A Way Out and It Takes Two. And for some reason, we never played Brothers. I think it's because of the lack of ability of like I don't. For a while, I think it wasn't available on PS5, or maybe it was. I don't know. But anyways, we played most of those games together, and I'm hopeful that some point soon, Gray and I will be able to check that out. Right now, it's still brand new, full price. We will likely wait it out a little bit. Might get discounted, or perhaps a free game on Game Pass, or if it becomes free on Game Pass, we'll play it right away. I don't. Is it? It's not an exclusive, right? It's on both consoles. I have seen it. I don't know much about it, though. I know that it's the new game from the same developer as those previous games I had mentioned, it's supposed to be pretty good, but I also am not aware of what the concept, storyline, or anything. I know it's 2 female characters. I know that. Beyond that, I do not know much. And this is where Energy would jump in and say, "You never know much." Or Nom, I guess, or whoever. Can Gollum jump? I wonder if Gollum's going to be able to make that gap. Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, yeah. Zion. Today's your birthday. All right. Is it Zane? Am I saying that right? Zane? I said Zion at first, but it's Zane, yeah? Hey, is that the minikit you missed? Is that the minikit you missed? Oh, shh. Hush it up. Hush it up. Any chance you get, Energy. Maybe not in those words, but I mean, I feel like the outdated comment was pretty similar. See, I did make it this far in the movie last night. I did make it this far. We must climb. We must climb. Gollum can jump. Oh yeah, look at that. I guess he can. Look at that. Wait, did I miss anything back here? I should double check that there wasn't anything like... Oh, some blues. A bluesy and a double goal! One of my favorite things about having multiple characters on screen in Lego is that you can always bail from a long fall, which definitely happens from time to time. Yeah, Series X would work. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of talk about Lego stuff right now, depending on where you get your news. I mean, they've gone all in-house, which is not the case. There's a lot of stuff going on about talking around and about Lego stuff, but no real information from the sources, unfortunately. You know, WB did announce that stuff recently about they are going to be creating an in-house studio to make Lego games. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. That likely means not traditional Lego games. I could be wrong, but I feel like why would you take a studio that exists, multiple studios? TT has like, what, 3 locations? Why would you take a studio that's known for making something and just not count on them and start all over? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So I feel like more games like a Builder's Journey or Horizon, or I feel like those are gonna be the kind of games that the in-house studio is gonna make. Now, is TT working on anything? We sure hope so. There's been a lot of speculation about what they're working on, if they're working on anything. We do know that the studio is working on a game that's believed to be in Unreal 5, which I don't think we've ever seen. I think I mentioned this before, and I don't know if I ever got an answer. Skywalker Saga was not in Unreal 5, correct? Like, it has they used their own Lego engine that they built, which is part of the reason why it took a gajillion years to get that game to the people. You know, it was very nice, but again, why would you create something completely different if you have an engine that works? So I'm not 100% sure that the Lego or the game they're working on is Lego, because again, why would you leave your engine that you just built and more or less perfected for the game, Skywalker game? So, I mean, and that might be why it's taking so long too, you guys, because they have jumped from engine to engine to engine. They're not building on things that they've already had in motion. They're creating new things in new engines, which asset creation and all that, all the lighting techniques, all that stuff that goes with any of that. There's a lot that goes into game design. But, you know, who knows? Who knows? All I can say is, I'm not going to clickbait you. I'm not going to try to convince you to watch a video or try to pretend like I know something that I don't. Like a lot of content creators. There's some people that just can't help themselves. Like, some of them even are clickbaiting and then making videos about clickbaiters. Think about what I just said. They're making videos that they're then making videos talking trash about, calling others out. What? I just can't do that. I just can't morally feel good about myself doing that. Yeah, and like, I saw one particular make a big stink about it the other day. It was like, how on earth was going all over the place, tagging and talking about people. How could you do this? This is ridiculous, blah, 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 blah. And then later that night, I got an invitation to a live stream that they were doing talking about that. And the title of it was the clickbait that they were talking about. So they were literally clickbaiting to get people to their live. It drives me nuts when I see that. Like, I'm not gonna call any names out or put anybody on, but like when I see that stuff, I'm like, you're literally complaining about the thing you're becoming. What? I just can't. I have a hard time with that. Let's see here. I read somewhere that Lego wants to make their own games now. Yeah, I mean, Lego is building a studio to make Lego games, but again, I don't think they're going to be the traditional type of Lego games like we were wanting. It might mean more games, but if anybody's played Horizon, that will give you a taste of what's maybe to come. The fact that, you know, we're going to get more Lego games could be good, or, I mean, if they just throw a bunch of mobile type, I mean, because to me, and I know this is kind of ragey statement to some, but to me, Lego Horizons is a mobile game that they have made into a console game, that they've made available on console. Like the structuring of it, the assets that are used, the way they replay the same things over and over, like there's no new world really. It's just the same format with just some fancy different trees and a different staircase or a bench that you can sit on for no reason. Why do you want to sit on a bench? That doesn't do anything for you. Like, so I honestly feel like Lego Horizons should have been a mobile game, but instead they were charging like what, $40-50 for it. And I mean, hey, it's a cool game. It's nice to play Lego stuff. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I just feel like it's way overpriced for what it is. I've been saying that since the announcement. I've been telling everybody it's not a traditional Lego game. Look at it. It's not. It looks like Star Wars Castaways, which is a Apple Arcade mobile game. And I think most that have seen both games would agree there is a very similar structure to that, way closer than it is to a traditional Lego game. Again, not hating, not saying don't play it. If you have an opportunity to play the game, do it. If you got money to spend on it and it's not a problem for you, do it. If you're wanting to play it and money is an issue, hold on to your money till it goes on discount, because it will for sure. My guess is not until it goes to the Xbox. They'll probably release it to the Xbox and charge full price there, and then drop the price on like a Game of the Year edition or something, you know. I don't know what it would have, because there's really no extra characters or anything to do. And that's the thing. You can't. There's 4 characters to play as. Only 4. There's 4 characters. 4 characters. That's a mobile game. That's not. It's not a traditional Lego game. Again, I very much have enjoyed it, and I need to get back to it and finish it. I've never platinumed it, but that's another thing. I didn't feel the need to platinum it. Like I haven't. There's no urge or urgency or anything. Like it's just, it doesn't feel the same. There's no mini kits. There's no, I mean, it's different. It's still fun. It's still enjoyable, but let's see here. What I missed? Like I mentioned, is the best for me. Keep forgetting you're in story mode. Yes. Even though TT hasn't been making new games, I really enjoyed Horizon and really enjoyed 2K Drive. I found 2K Drive to be pretty fun too. Not a traditional Lego game. This is weird to say, but I feel like, honestly, 2K Drive was more of a traditional Lego game than Horizons. And I only say that because there were collectibles and there was a little bit of a story and you kind of came back and free play. At least that's how I treated it. You know, we got lots of videos up for that. I loved it. I'm a racer through and through, so getting to play a racing Lego game was a dream. Sadly, I never platinumed that one too, but that was due to a glitch in the system. My counting for the miles driven stopped about 2/3 of the way through. So I'm like 75% on one of them and like 14% or something like that on another. So I can't get it without starting all over again and doing. There is an exploit that I could do. I just haven't done it. I was kind of hoping they'd fix it at some point and then it would just retroactively pop off. To be honest, I haven't fired it up in a long time, but I'm sure there's been some updates since I've last updated or whatever, so I'll have to check that out. That'd be pretty dope if I got it, because that's like one of the only Lego games that I've ever had a groundbreaking glitch, like a game-breaking glitch, that stopped me from getting a platinum without having to replay again. I know a lot of people have had that happen on Lego games. Some, the culprit is using a cheat code. Some, it's just unfortunate luck of the game mistracking or not doing its job. But I've never had that happen. I've been so lucky with all that. I've also been very methodical and crazy on how I do everything, right? Like no mini kits until I get through story, and then but that's for documentation purposes. That's for hopefully for the best viewing experience. That's why I do it. So then y'all don't have to watch story if you don't want to or don't need to. it would benefit me if I did split them. Hey, there's a mini kit here and this one, mini kit here and this one too. And then you come into this video next and get the rest of them. That would actually benefit me for making you guys watch more, but I've always chose to not. So maybe this is when this is the story of nice guys finish last is hurting me here. But I mean, regardless, I'm going to continue to keep doing that as best as I can. Same with Funko Fusion. We played through Funko Fusion the same way. We played all the way through the story, got all the characters unlocked, and then went back through. Unfortunately, it forced us to get one collectible, but in theory, it forced everybody to get it. Even today, when I played it recently, it still forced me to do it. So, anyways. Let's see. Ticket Drive is the best non-traditional by far. John Bunny says is. I agree. Wait, you want to know what the best non-traditional? Oh. I already know, bro. I already know. 998 bricks and it glitched. Oh no. Yeah, there's 1016. So being at 998, I mean, you're like what 22 away or not 20, 18 away, whatever. My math is bad. I don't like mathing live on stream. Really, I'm not bad at it, but also not great at it. So I keep waiting for Nam to show up and be like, bruh, you were supposed to call me yesterday. Because we were. I told him that we were maybe going to go have lunch with him after we had an appointment for my car. Some of you heard this, some of you haven't. I bought a new car in January. At the end of January, I bought a new car. On January 20th, we bought it. January 21st, the credit union that we financed through went through a merger. And why that was a problem for us was they actually closed down their branches and all of their online stuff was being ported over. Was that supposed to be a jump scare? And we could not access any online stuff. We got a thing in the mail that said, here's how you pay your car payment. And basically it was an automated way where we had our bank send a check to this address that you can't even go to. Like we couldn't get an appointment for it. Like, so we were freaked out thinking we've been sending money because we've made 2 payments on the car already. And we found out too, that was actually a violation. There's supposed to be 40 days or something minimum before a payment is expected for a new car purchase. And they did it on the 28th day. So we were like early. It was okay. I mean, we got a head start on paying the car off. We're 1 payment ahead of where we would have been if we hadn't, right? And so I'm okay with it. But although that money could have gone to other Go Fast parts. Anyways, all is good. Our bank is, everything's good. It's all digital now. Everything's perfect. We can see my balance and have an account and all these things. So we had a very good experience with it. We're happy, even though it's been a little bit of a like what the crap is going on scenario. It's actually, we're really happy with it. In fact, Reese is going to take out a loan so that he can buy the GTI. He's got some money saved, but not enough. And we want him to build some credit. So we could just be nice parents and let him make payments to us, but we want it to be like official. We feel like if we did it, he might feel like, if I don't pay it, my parents won't, they'll let me slide. But with the bank, I feel like it's going to be a little bit more urgent and important to him. Plus, it'll help build his credit because he doesn't really have much right now. We've been the primary on pretty much everything so far. So we talked to him about that, and we had great information provided about Reese's loan, and like we didn't do it yet, but otherwise I'd be on my way to go buy some more parts because that money is going to Go Fast parts. Some of it's going to pay off my car, and realistically, we're supposed to pay the car off in 87 months, but as it sits, we're gonna have it paid off in like 30. Or something like that. If it keeps going the way we're going. Hey! I'm invisible. So what am I doing here? How's Drex doing? He's doing good. He's still going through the rehab. It's 16 weeks to full expected recovery, which they say full is 95%. We are currently almost to week 6. Wednesday will be 6 weeks. So, I mean, Tuesday will be 6 weeks since the surgery, but we've been counting the day he got returned to us as the first day. So, all right, this is probably the end here. Oh, and my sound was off the whole time. Look at that. Nobody even said anything, or did they? It's because you're old. See, I told you, bro. Funko Fusion is a game that made me feel the original style Lego games again. Funko Fusion is great. I love it, Josh. I'm waiting for their update that's supposed to happen any day now. I haven't talked to my contact in a while, but hopefully soon. 18 bricks away. Math is never fit. So I was right. I said it wrong, but then I said it right. I thought about it. Okay, let's get a run on. Run on. Run. Run. Oh, I missed the purple. So I can switch to Golem, right? Oh, I can't. All right, that's 2. So I think I missed the first one. Oh, I turned it on just in time for it to go to cutscene again. Hey, what up, Terry? I have to destroy it, Smeagol. That's Gollum. Oh, have I tried installing it? Yes, I have. Unfortunately it stopped counting. Like it, for some reason that metric, that counter is stopped. Something has blocked it. Now, I was cheesing it. I was rubber banding to get those miles. It's almost like it caught me cheating and it's punishing me. And I'm being dead serious when I say that, because Tyler P., who was our guide writer for that, wrote the guide, completed the entire game, and then some, and was still only like 35 or 40% or something like that to the big one, because there's a 3,000 and a 6,000, I believe. That's right. It's been a while, but so I mean, we knew that there was going to be an astronomical amount of extra driving needed to reach those milestones. So early in the game, I set it up in a spot that wasn't going to hurt me or collect anything or do anything, and I just had it run circles, and it was counting, and I was watching it go up and go up and go up. And then I'd walk away and come back like 4 hours later, and it would have gone up a bunch. And then at one time, I walked away and came back, and it didn't move. And then I quit the game, loaded it again, did it, wouldn't move. All my driving around, the extra, finishing the game, all the videos for the other areas that I hadn't finished, all of that driving still didn't count. So, like I said, I feel like it punished me. What's my gamer tag? Why do you want to know? What up, by the way? Welcome to the stream, The White. Are you related to Gandalf, The White? Just curious. Asking for a friend. All right. I had to reinstall Lego The Hobbit. That's a bummer that it did that. Yeah, no, I agree. Hey, the Golden Fourth, what up? Well, hello there. How are you holding up? I am doing all right. All right. Can't really complain. Things have been pretty good to me lately. Been fighting a little bit of a sinus head kind of cold thing, but I've been doing actually pretty good with that as well. So ultimately, like I said, I can't really complain. What about him, Energy? What about him? I do most of my gaming on PS5. I only play the Xbox when I have to. when a game is free on Game Pass, or when I can't play it on PlayStation 5, like this one, those are the times that you see me on Xbox. I hardly ever play on the Xbox. And a lot of it's due to the fact that I always seem to have issues with it. And the PlayStation never gives me troubles. But I bought like the super fancy, really high-end router that's supposed to be the best gaming router out there, and it doesn't work with my Xbox. Works great with my Switch, my PCs, my PlayStations, everything. But no, not at all for the Xbox. But 1 in 5 times I log in, it won't let me log in. It's crazy. All right, so I'm not sure what I'm doing here, but I've got a light and I've got a sword. So I've gotten ahead of my movie watching here, so... Oh, ouchies. I'm sure I'm not too far behind this, but... Alright, so that's going to continuously respawn. Do I have any nooks or crannies that I need to go to? Does the light bother the spider? Oh, it does. Okay. Get over here, buddy. Expensive spam. Ooh, right in the underbelly. Right. Take that, you scallywag. Oh, you brought friends, huh? You brought friends, huh? Whoa. Oh, take that! I didn't even mean to do that, to be honest. I. Gotta get the light, gotta get the light. Gotta get the light, gotta get the light. Oh, he's blocking it. Give me a heart, bro. Give me a heart, bro. Oh, man down. Alright. You can do it. Run for the light. Oh, dang. So there's got to be a right time to get him to... Oh. That's it. Yeah. What's up now, boy? What's up now, Dad? Oh, nice. I'm sure that was supposed to happen. Aye! Thought I could get there in time. No. Alright, well, he's blocking that pretty good. Hey. Hey! Grab it! Yeah! That's right. Submit, brah. Submit. So maybe this is, maybe I'm too good. I mean, only I could make him levitate like that, bro. That was a skill. Oh, come on! Ow, right in the kisser. Grab it! Why would it sit there and flash like that if I can't actually grab it? Oh, and I can't get that off without the sword, which somehow randomly is where now? Okay, cool story. Where's my sword? They're both right there? Oh, there we go. Alright. There we go. Get crap out of here, bro. Alright, now we're back at it. Hey! I said, leave me alone while I'm cleaning my spiders. Alright, this should have been over because I've already approached him. This will be the 4th time now. That one time just glitched out. That was weird. I David Blained on the whole party here. Didn't know I was a street magician, did you? I will not be eaten! I will try not to be. Butt slam. Butt slam! Butt slam! Hey, what up, Ben? Blah, 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 blah. Some weird noises, huh? What's up, HJ the DR? How's Ben doing? What's wrong with Harry? No, I'm just kidding. Little X up here and some glasses, and they look pretty similar. Just watching Lego Star Wars 3 Clone Wars. Nice. Glad those could help out. What? Ben says, once again, grieving. Oh, no. Sorry to hear that, Ben. It's never fun. Never fun. Das Ring. Me precious. Come on, Mr. Frodo. All right, back at it with the sounds again. Doesn't look good for you, bro. Well, I think that was part of the joke there. Anybody watch that new movie on Netflix? The, what do they call it? The Electric State, I think is what it's called. With Millie Bobby Brown and Chris Pratt. Like, I wouldn't give it like 10 out of 10. But I probably got it like a 7. 7.5. It was entertaining. Like, without going into full details, there was definitely some acting that seemed a little bit, I don't want to say forced, but maybe off. Like, you know, I don't know how to else put it, but it definitely, it was a good movie. Like, the storyline was kind of weird. I really liked the original stuff. However, it was funny. So we watched the 9th episode of season 2 of Severance, which, long story short, Severance is a show about a procedure that people have done that separates their brain and creates a work life and home life personality that are different from each other, that don't cross over, that don't know each other. They're the same human. They have the same, most of the same attributes and stuff, but there's the innie and the outie, right? That being said, we start watching the State of Electric or whatever it's called, and like the whole thing starts off with like this procedure about like work life and home life and blah blah blah, and we're like, wait a minute, didn't we just watch this? Like, it was kind of funny, although very different storylines. There was some similarities in the beginning portion of it. Now, it was, like I said, I would recommend watching it if you guys got Netflix. You know, it's definitely worth watching. It's not something that I find that will be like anybody's movie of the year. I doubt. Like, there's some really cool stuff about it. Like, it's you know, it's kind of like a Terminator movie, but like the aftermath in a way. Like, it's all about robots and humans and the interactions, basically. But, like I said, it was good. It was a good watch. We actually got sidetracked and watched that instead of Lord of the Rings the other night, which was our goal originally, but then I was like, oh yeah, hey, this movie came out. Then Reese tried arguing with me when we were halfway through it. I was like, hey, we're watching that new movie, and he's like, oh, I heard that movie was like the biggest Netflix fail of all time. They lost like $144 million. And I was like, how would that be? Like, the movie just came out today, and like, we're watching it. I know other people in the chat mentioned they were going to watch it. Like, people with Netflix will likely watch it. Like, they pay money for the service. This is one of the new movies that they likely were waiting for. He's like, oh, it came out 2 weeks ago. And I was like, no, it came out today, bro. And he fought me on it. I was like, no, it didn't. It came out 2 weeks ago. I was like, nah, it came out today, sir. And it's actually a decent movie. Will it win movie of the year or anything? Probably not, but it might. I'm a bad judge of those things. Okay, that was weird. Buddy just disappeared. Like, I'm having a very unusual experience with my Xbox today. This is why I don't like it. You get a sword, you get a sword, you get a sword, you get a sword. Look at a turkey. Oh, they got more guys. Okay, so we gotta find potentially a way to shut them up. Oh, they stop. Oh, nope. I don't have so boy. You get no sword energy. Yours cost extra. What's up with those guys in the? They're like hiding in there, but not very good. I still got wood? Nope. And an arrow. Yeah, that's right. I probably owe you for the arrow. Oh. This reminds me of the Indiana Jones, was it the Russian officer checkpoints or whatever, or German officer? What was that? It was German, huh? German officer checkpoints. Had those, and like the audio for those moments were like so terrible too, like crazy. A laser, a hammer, and a sword. Well, bro, here's your hammer. Now we're good on the hammer. Actually, Raised, you heard him. He wants a hammer. Kirsten, he wants the hammer. He says I owe him a hammer. Y'all know what to do. So we're gonna make. What is this, Harry Potter? Like, am I gonna make a polyjuice potion? I'm sure that's not where that was supposed to go. Alright. Why can't I hit him? Alright, that's what I was aiming for. Ooh, I want that purple. Alright, so we need some pots. I'll probably need another one of those rocks to throw at like the first one or the second one. Probably both of them, really. Ooh, there's another spider web, too. Let's get that bad boy. Never know if we'll get a mini kit out of it or... Hey. No? Too short? A day in the life of Nom. Dang, bro. I guess I can hit it with the rock if I wanted to, huh? There's only the one rock? That's crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. Hey, I don't recall it either, but y'all see the cauldron. Why is there a cauldron? You answer me that. Feel like that's the second Harry Potter reference we've had. Maybe it was forced by me, I don't know. Hello? No? So clearly I'm not the one. Alright, Sammy, get over here. Let's burn it up. Get that in free. Yeah. No, I'm just... I've been trying to get some of those things that are easy and in the way as we go, and that was seemingly going to be one of them, but obviously being short has its drawbacks. Yes! Yes! I'm just now seeing that the timeout actually happened. You ask and you shall receive, bro! I feel like next time there might be a little more hesitation. So yeah, we need to fight these dudes and get their masks and stuff, yeah? We need to squeeze ourselves. That's not gonna work. Another cauldron. Okay, none of this is relevant. Just studdage. I'm not Giemel, so I can't get that. I do have a... Okay, so maybe I hit... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We didn't start the fire. Oh, wait, guess what? Gotta build the old trebuchet. What is my favorite Lego game? Historically, my favorites have been Lego City. I really like Skywalker Saga, and I really liked The Force Awakens. Mainly due to the two of those are like the newest kind of versions of the engine and things that like the beauty and the aspects of the functionality of the game and everything. Like some of these older ones definitely just struggle from, you know, visuals or just other problems. So, Donkey Kong, get wrecked. All right, so there's one of them. There's another spider web. So, I mean, I could go back and get that other one with the rock. Say no, I can throw the rock in. My Lego Bricktails. This is really not fun at all. You're saying Lego Lord of the Rings isn't fun, or Lego Bricktails is not fun? I found that game to be... It had some aspects of, like, enjoyability, but it also seemed like a lot of it was kind of complicated. Now, I think if you play it on the PC with the keyboard and mouse, some of the controls are a little bit easier to, like, build and manipulate and do things, but I can't confirm that. I just feel like that's kind of my take on it. Can't bust that up. Okay, so we gotta go back this way. Or maybe the helmet will get us by. Hey, Luke, with a $10 super chat! Hey, mate, thanks for all your Lego videos. Been watching you for a while, and thanks for your 100% completion. Nice! Appreciate you, Luke. Much love, much love. Loved seeing the super chats today, guys. Appreciate the support. All right, just because I know I've probably missed one, but maybe not. So there's a mini kit up there. No. All right, let's go get this one. Booyakasha. All right. So this guy needs some bricks, and I'm not sure where we get them at. Clearly, I don't have the hops to get up there to begin with. So I'm sure if I... Let's see if I can sneak by with the helmet. Frodo with the cloak. All right, great idea. Said, leave me alone. Well, I'm trying to cloak it up. Hey, hey, hey. We have a Portland Trailblazer that, when he gets fouled, makes the shot, and he gets what they call the and one. He does this, the you can't see me, and the when we're at home, the stadium will play the John Cena song, which I thought was pretty cool. Oh, got him. Ooh. All right. So now I'm gonna make my own rock hammer. Rock hammer. It's like Rock Lobster, but different. You guys know Rock Lobster? Hey, Ray's with a $2 super chat! Aw, that's so nice! That's so nice! Appreciate that, Raised. Make sure we heart that up right quick. Heart it up, heart it up, heart it up. Hey! Helmet for me, too. Alright. Brian P. Brian, have you completed Lego Horizon, or does an update have to come for complete? I personally am still not sure if I will ever make another video for that. In a way, I should. I completed the story, and that might be where that ends. The rest is, it's super repetitive. It's basically the same things over and over again. It's not anything that really needs any, like, visual representation or guiding. Now, would I get views on it? Maybe. Would it help people? Maybe. Is there really any help to be provided at this point? Probably not. Was the videos that I made helpful? Maybe. The game is just basically you play it and you plat it. I mean, there is a little bit of beyond that as far as like grinding out character XP level. But again, all you have to do is play it and you should be able to 100% it. So Funko does need an update before I'll continue, but the reality of the Lego Horizon, I mean, I don't. It's one of those things that's going to take up a fair amount of my time. I probably have 30 to 40 hours worth of work and gameplay left before I would finish it, and I don't know that it's going to be useful or watched by anybody. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Like I told myself on Tuesday last week that I was going to work on it this last Tuesday, and all it took was Greg going, "Hey, let's play Crime Boss," and I was like, "All right, cool, I'm done." So I don't know to answer that. If you guys, if there's people out there that want or need the help, that would be very different. I would be a lot more willing to, but I mean, at this point, like, even my Funko Fusion videos are not being seen by many people, and I don't like to use that as like a will I finish it or not metric, but at the same time, there is some times where you have to kind of decide, like, is this worth the time? And it's a matter of, like, if I do videos that people don't watch, it actually hurts the channel. So, and not only that, like, it shows a lot of, like, people who, like, developers and people who might give me PR, people who might give me codes and stuff. It also shows that not that many people want to watch my more recent content, which is not always the case, but sometimes looks that way via the numbers of the views. So, definitely, I'm kind of torn on that right now. Speaking of torn, we got the horn. But I'm also wondering, what am I missing here? So I need to find, there's one more piece of armor, which I'm guessing is probably this dude over here. Yeah, he does have the armor. Okay, so need to find out how the crap I get up there. It looks like maybe I hit the water thing up there, but it's not. There it is. Okay. Earlier when I tried to hit that, it didn't target it. Bleaky shell, bleaky shell. And I see Sylvia's now saying the same thing. Is that Maddie? What up? Welcome to the stream. Dragon Girl's out there too. What up, Dragon? Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. All right, so we should be able to sneak on through to the other side. Fool these gods. If you don't, I'm gonna hammer you, bruh. Alright, this will probably take us into a cutscene. Yes. You need to get good, bruh. You get to get good. You get to get good. You get to get good. You know, I've always wondered why the early gas masks and things that were made had like the long crow's beak kind of, like, you look back to like some of the early, you know, World War I, World War II gas masks and such, and some of the designs had like the long bird-like, and I've never understood that. We watched a movie not too long ago. What was it? It was actually a show. It was on Netflix. It was like The House of Haunted Hill or The House on Haunting Hill or something like that. Not the old movie that was on. It's a show. And it was pretty decent. Like, I remember talking about it. Like, each episode had like ghosts hiding in the shadows and like in plain sight. So you'd be like watching this scene with like two main characters having, you know, a conversation back and forth. And if you looked in the back left corner, there'd be like this weird figure sitting there just like watching them. Super creepy, but also not super scary. Like, it wasn't like, ah, like it was just like, ah. So, you know, you like my reviews? Should I do movie reviews like that? It was like, not that scary. It wasn't like, ah. So stupid. All right, my bad. They put pretty smelling things in the beak so they didn't smell decomposition. That might be it. That might be it. Actually, explain. That was a series. Loved it. Yes. What was the name of it? I don't watch any regular TV. I hardly watch any TV at all. I watch a lot of content on like Hulu, Netflix, Prime, Apple TV. The only TV I really watch is usually basketball. College, women's, men's, NBA. I watch a lot of basketball. But that's about it for me. Ah, wrong one. Okay, so we gotta switch it over. Geemels. What's up, Geemels? Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Plop, plop, plop. I don't have the poo studs, right? I haven't unlocked that one yet. I only have one gold or red brick, and it's not that one. It's like Quest Finder or something. We've already jumped a couple percent today. We were at 19.1, I believe, when we started today. And now we're at 22 and some change. Hey, what up, Franklin? Welcome to the stream. House on Haunted Hill, I think. That might be it. It was like weird wording because there's already like House on Haunting Hill or House on Haunted Hill or something like that. The movie. There's a bunch of people in it too. Like Owen Wilson's in it. What's her name? Was married to what's his name? Yeah, that's helpful. There's a bunch of people in it. Oh, I turned it on, literally turned it on as we went to the cutscene. Poo Studs is definitely one of my favorites. Mainly because my son did that one. Like, I thought I had like a future guy in training. Hey, wait a minute. We saw this too. I saw this part. So wait a minute. We made it to this part in the movie. Maybe they're doing it out of order in the game. Because Pippin and Gandalf hop on a horse and take off. And but Mary stays behind. And then they go to the, where is it? Gondor. Is it No, it's not Osgiliath. It's Minas Tirith. The tree at Minas. In the movie, he swaps a bucket. He Indiana Joneses him, and I don't think that's a reference because I mean Peter Jackson and George Lucas. John Lucas was the brother of Maurice Lucas, who was a basketball player. John Lucas actually had a Chevrolet dealership in Salem, Staten area. So John Lucas is way more dominant than George Lucas to me. Anyways. Show us the meaning of haste. Pew! Ain't nothing faster than pew. Chacho is back! Let's see here. Hey, Jennifer, what's up? I almost missed you there. All right, so I still got to go to Geemels. Yeah, Geemels. Where are we going? Which way do we go? There we go. Over the mountain and through the woods. To get to the hilltop we go. So we're already at like the basically the back door of Minas, because that's Minas, right? Am I saying that right? Minas? Minas? I have a cousin that actually has a daughter named Mina. I don't think it has anything to do with Lord of the Rings. Don Harrow. What if I'm done being Harrow? I spelled it wrong. Minas. So I was close. I was close, if not on it. Yeah, House on Haunted Hill was good. You know what? You know what else was like really good that I wish they would do like a new version of or like an elaboration on? And this is not a movie for everyone because it was a little more slasher than I prefer. I like scary, but I don't necessarily like bloody murderous. And 13 was it 13 Ghosts or the 13th Ghost? So, whichever it is. The movie, it's got Shannon Elizabeth in it. that movie was kind of wild. Like with all the ghosts trapped in the basement. Like elaborating on each one of those ghosts, like them getting their own movie per se, would be kind of cool. It's kind of like in The Cabin at the Woods. There's that, without going into a ton of detail, there's a scene that has a dry erase board. And on this dry erase board, there's all these different ghosts and horror thoughts, stories, tales, whatever you want to call them. And ultimately, there's a lot on there that have not ever been considered in a movie form or show form. And again, I like scary things. I don't like murderous, bloody hack and slash stuff. Like, that's not me at all. But like good ghosts or a good zombie or alien invasion, perhaps interaction. I love them. Love them. Huh. So Justin wasn't wrong. Justin was totally right about the long nose things. Ray's just sent me a bunch of like info on it. Thank you for that, by the way. Wild. I had no idea. So it was like a place to put filters and smelly good things. So that you wouldn't have to smell the whatever. The decomp or the gases or the, I wonder if my wife has left yet. Yeah, she did. She left like 10 minutes after stream started. So they've probably already been to the place and bought plants. Those trees, anyways. Anybody out there have any Esplar trees? Okay, so I have not turned the audio back on yet. There is like chanting happening. All right, I think it's done. We'll probably get some more, but hopefully it won't infringe. Ooh, fire. Nope. So looks like we're gonna need to find some more to make something. And none of us can dig, right? Yeah, Sam is our only character with a shot. Hey. Okay, well, all those other things disappeared, so that's not it. I thought there was going to be something build here, but so Legolas, let's go jump in through. Okay, so there's definitely spots that you can be in, spots that you shouldn't be in.
The dead are following. They have been summoned.
The dead? Summoned? I knew that.
Hey, is it Effie? Found your channel when I was looking for Lego Star Wars 3. Awesome. Appreciate that. Thanks for swinging by today, too. Hopefully we can help out with other Lego games and other stuff, too. A lot of people kind of leave us just with the Lego stuff. We have guides for so many different types of games. Adventure games, shooter games. We've got a lot of them. We've definitely got a lot of them. That's right. He can blast the stuff now that he's got the sword, eh? That's right. I ain't afraid of no bricks. Nope. Yep. Hey, what's up, Zane? Yes. We acknowledged today was your birthday? I was trying to get the confirmation that I was saying your name right, too. But help me with a lot of Lego games. Oh, guys, nice. And yes, we know today is your birthday. Hey, Zane, is it your birthday today, bro? Is it your birthday, bro? I'm just curious. I mean, I don't ask people this often, but I just got this weird feeling like today might be your birthday. Somebody want to maybe let him know he seemingly is behind on the stream, perhaps? Or maybe he just doesn't care. He just wants everybody to know it's his birthday. Yeah, hey, I saw you were baking some goodies, bro. Have to say, it looked, that blondie looked delicious. Ooh, Geemels. Where's the Geemels? Get over here, bruh. No. Nice, little hobbit hatch. Little nom hatch. Got it. Yeah, again, I'm surprised we haven't seen the old nom bot. Let's see here. I live in a condo, so I don't know. Plant. Ooh. Yeah, definitely should. Definitely should figure that out before you do anything. You don't want to like put a bunch of effort, time, and money into something and then find out that you're not. Hey! Oh, I'm supposed to jump across the top. All right, my bad. My bad. Just kidding. We shall. All right, and we still don't have a shovel. Hey, y'all see that? Y'all see that? Woo! Thank you very much. All right, I do believe we's out of here. Freeze dry some cheesecake, huh? I mean, sounds like care package might need to be delivered to me, huh? Is that a reasonable request? I mean, I'm not trying to get into your business, but if I can make it mine, I will. Stop grabbing. Stop grabbing. All right, arrow for you. Arrow for you. Send me some too. Not sure that's a good idea.
Do not look down.
Those hands want love. They remind me of the hands from the Labyrinth. When they're going down that one room. Or I guess it's more of a plummet down a hole, a cave, if you will. There's an orchestra, Labyrinth Orchestra, either here or coming here soon. And part of me is curious about it, but I'm also like not sure I want to spend. It's like 150 bucks or something per ticket. Things are so outrageously expensive. A comedian we love, Bert Kreischer, is coming to Portland, and the cheapest tickets I can find are $170. And it's at the Moda Center, which is where the Blazers play. A huge venue, 20,000 seating, and they're $165 a ticket. I mean, I'm doing some rough math. Bro is making a lot of money off those concerts. Even if it costs a lot of money to, to rent the venue or whatever, however that works, that just seems like an awful lot. And there's an artist that I've actually loved for a handful of years. I found him probably 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. And his name is Jarv, Jarv. And he is from, I believe he's from either Maine or Rhode Island. And he does a lot of tours, but he never really leaves that area. He's all over in New York, Maine, Rhode Island, Ohio, you know, all over up in that Northeast. And I always told Jillian, like, man, I wish we'd come out here. And well, she found out they were coming out here and she got us tickets. Like, I was still kind of like, where is it at? Like, when she told me she was like buying them, I was like, well, what venue is it? And we had never heard of it. It looks like it's like a bar and a restaurant with like a stage off to the side. So if I get to like chill at a table and eat and drink while I watch one of my favorite artists of the last 10 years, that's going to be epic. We actually bought a couple extra tickets too. So the arrow point up above for the minikit. Let's see here. It's a funny angle. Oh, I can get it. I can get it. Yeah, buddy. Toot, 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 toot. Toot, 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 toot. Anybody recognize that? That's kind of lazy. Lazy programming. 2 minikits stacked on top of each other. Almost the same thing to get them, too. A little different, but... Hey, what up, Corvix? Welcome to the stream! We're getting to see some people we haven't seen in a minute. That's good. That's good. Look at that's good. Ooh, we're only halfway, so this level might still have some stuff left. Like, hopefully there's more to do. Because I'm like legit halfway. It looks like 100K is going to get it for me. You think that is lazy? There are too many. Let's start directly on top of each other. Yeah, I haven't played that one yet. I don't. I mean, I might. Depends on if you ever do anything with it or not, Energy. I'm just kidding. Not really, but I am. It is solely dependent on Energy of whether or not I play that game. So none of us have the ability to light that fire. Okay, Legolas is gonna walk across because he is a BA. Oh, and I gotta get Geemels over here too. Okay. Hey, Geemels. Can he walk on top or does he hang? Hang low. Uh-oh. We can't jump up? That's odd. Can he make it on top or does... He can't like that. Oh, it's a wizarding puzzle? No thanks. Sounds like something's down there. Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a minute. Just know that there are no achievements and you can't play that on the series packs, but the minikits are at different spots in TCS. Tell me something I don't know. Okay. Okay, I got it. 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 Stay up there, Gimli! Oh my gosh. Actually. So I'm curious. Can he pants tightrope? With doesn't look like it. Because I can't jump up there. Okay, and oh my god, are you serious right now? Ah! Alright, so we'll get him over there. And we'll see if old Muscles can throw him over, huh? There we go. Nailed it. First try. I see Adam says it. I was on my way, bro. I was on my way. I just had to try it. I was trying to cheese it. I need my cheese. Push it along. Yeah, push it along. Push it along. Yeah, push it along. Does this do anything? No? right. All right, and we are out of there to a cutscene. It's me. Wah, 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 wah. No, he asked who it was, and I said it's me. I wasn't inferring that I was the king. No way. Goat, maybe. King, nah. You get a butt slam. 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 Ooh, that's loud. So he's right on the edge. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, can I hit him from up there? I better get that hot. Get wrecked. Oh, sorry about that, Legolas. Looks like we lost some Lego. Hey! Okay. Oh, yeah, sound. Hey there, how about that? He's just testing you guys. Repetitive much? Miss me, miss me. Nope. Yep. Yeah, I saw the arrow points. I was trying to use Legolas, but it was forcing me back by saying why. But I'm sure it has something to do with the timing of it. One for you. Nope. One for whoa, nope. So I have to say. Oh, come on. Yeah, see, it's like not allowing me to use him at the moment. Oh, he did come with that one. Big dummy. Booyaka show! Man down, man down! I am Isildur's heir. Does that mean like he's a... Never mind, that was a bad joke. His heir, A-I-R. It's Isildur's... No? Boo? Toot? What? Woot? Boot? Boot? Toot? Ouch! Ouch! Come on. Come on. Sounds good, energy. It's good to have a plan. That was a bad joke. Was it, though? I mean, I thought it was all right. You can boo me all you want, bro. In fact, it stinks. But I'm bumped. They have been summoned. Hey, Adam B's out there. What up, dude? It's been a minute. Been a minute. Let's see here. How goes the Adam B, bro? And by the way, let's go ahead and drop a membership dono. Let's see who it goes to. Who's the lucky recipient? Sarah Beth. Congrats, Sarah. Hopefully you're out there watching. If not, hopefully you'll show up and partake in the awesomeness that is our live streams. Been working on Lego Indiana Jones 2 guide. Been working on Lego Indiana Jones 2 guide. You have been? You have been? For you? For who? For me? For who? What? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, looks like energy got beat to the punch. I'm curious to see how it turns out. I guess I apologize if you and I have had a talk about. I don't remember talking about this, but it's exciting to know that there's a guide being written for a game I don't plan on playing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. If I told you the truth, you guys would get really mad at me. So, and I don't want that to happen. Some things are just best kept unpublic. Well, we'll see. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, if Adam is able to create something and provide it, that would be awesome. And of course, I would for sure give him credit and shout outs, just like anybody else who has helped out over the years. All right, so we're getting pretty close to the end of the expected stream time. For all you super smart guys out there and gals and all the rest, where are we at on this? Third level, fourth level, fifth level, sixth level, third movie? None of the riders can bear you as a burden. Roll with me, though, bro. Oh no! Is that riding? Is that a goat? Is that a goat? Goat? Let's see. I can make guides for older. Technically, we're all caught up. I mean, we right now we do not have a written guide for a couple of the games we do have guides for with videos. I do believe this is one of them, actually. Lego Lord of the Rings does not have a written guide. Now, in all fairness, our written guides don't get a lot of traffic. Even the people who use them often use them to get access to the videos. There are some guides that actually have some pretty useful information that may be in videos or may not be in videos, but like, you know, the roadmap info, kind of the instructions from the writer, like do this, do that, do this in this order, and you'll find that this is the easiest path. You know, some people like to play verbatim and actually do what I do. I get comments sometimes like, I've been following along and I've got 125 bricks and you got 126. Where's that one brick I'm missing? And I'm like, I have no idea where that one brick is missing. But, you know, so I mean, some people play by play and some people kind of do on their own. So I'm not super interested in having written guides for games that are completed. That I'm not saying that we wouldn't potentially entertain the idea of adding something if it was provided. But at the same time, like that's not something that I'm necessarily needing. But again, if time is avail and that's something you want to test your strengths on, you know, reach out to me, talk to me. We can figure it out. Now, I don't want necessarily a whole bunch of people to secretly be working on something and to spring the surprise on me and find out that I've already got something or whatever. Like, right? I don't want to like put anybody out or give any false expectations or hope on anything. But again, like if there are like this game, like I know John, you very much have enjoyed this game. It's been one of your favorites. If you did want to take on the task of trying to write something following our formula, which I could help with, we could certainly talk about it. But at the same time, it's not something that'll get a lot of traction and for the record too, I wouldn't be able to like verbally shout out as we were doing the guide because the guide's already completed, things like that. So all those things aside, I am not against having some conversations about some written guides for the future. You know, we do hope that there is a Lego TT game coming. technically, I already have a Lego Horizons guide. Funko Fusion does not have a written guide beyond the trophy list. Like often we'll have like collectible lists, like this level 10 collectibles here. There's what that. So there's some work maybe to be done there too. Lego Indy 2. I like I said, I don't want to get too into it, but like I have like probably 75% of the guide written form done and ready to follow. There may already even be some videos that have been created that are not public yet, but it's because of the fact that it's not complete. So, like I said, I don't want to talk about it too much because there's a lot of false hope and expectations and things, but yes, basically, I would be willing to have so Adam B, I don't know, are you on Discord? I can't remember if Adam B is on Discord or not. If you are, Adam, definitely send me a private message and let me know, you know, what you're thinking and how far you are and all that stuff. Like, it's a good surprise to know about. I also, like I said, I do have a fair amount of that. That was one of the other projects that Doug has been working on that I wasn't really talking about because it wasn't finished and I didn't want to build false hope or expectations of something that wasn't quite done yet. Now, for the record too, since we're being honest and just kind of exposing everything here, when I brought Doug out of retirement 5 months ago, he was currently an at-home situation. He was working from home and had, you know, a fair amount of time available. As soon as I made the announcement and he started working on Funko and Lego Horizon, he actually found out that him and his wife were expecting. And then a couple of other hurdles happened, both physically and family. And as a result, it has consumed him to a point where the guides were actually causing stress on top of uncontrollable stress. So we've basically put that on pause. Now, for the record, Doug put me on pause too. So like I haven't even talked to him in probably a month. I know he's okay. I know progress is being made. I know that the due date is coming real soon. I'm excited for him. I think it's great. I think there's a lot going on. And as you know, around here, our motto is always real life first. So as much as it may have maybe slowed down or put a hurdle on some of our progress for a moment, most of why I'm not moving forward right now is not related to his issues or situation. You know, so I basically told him, don't worry about it. If you got time and you want to do it, do it. If it helps you get your mind out of things or whatever, whatever the case is, do it. If not, don't sweat it. And that was kind of one of our last conversations. You know, I have reached out a time or two, like, how's the dog? And I haven't heard back. But beyond that, like, I know he's good. You know, and I'm basically just trying to allow him to work through his real life stuff, because real life is way more important than our video game life. And you know, I tell that to all of our mods, all of our people, all of our helpers. You know, some people feel bad that they're not available on certain days due to work or whatever. Like, real life is always going to take over. And I always appreciate the people who do have the time and the willingness to help out and contribute. But I also know that it's not always an everyday, all the time thing. So, all right, let's see. Did you like this goat game? It looks so absurd. Are you talking about the goat simulator? Ridiculous is definitely a word that comes to mind. Fun also comes to mind. Those two can coexist, believe it or not. Definitely a lot of fun if you can get access to it. The original one's usually fairly cheap on sale. The new one is basically just a new trophy list and a little bit fancier looking. The first one is good. Goat Simulator 3 was great. Goat Sim 3 was amazing. All right, King of Wolves is asking if we can be friends on Discord. It just depends on what the goals are. Um, I honestly don't have a lot of time to chat it up with everybody. I often get messages on Discord from people I've maybe interacted with on stream or maybe never have interacted with. And there's often this expectation of hanging out. Same with my cell phone and stuff. Like people have discovered my cell phone number and texted me and stuff. And it's not that I necessarily am against conversation or people, but it gets kind of hard to track a lot of people, and I certainly don't want to open that up for everybody. So if there's something that you specifically are needing help with, then yeah, if you're wanting to contribute or be a part of Happy Thumbs in some way and you can offer something, yes, I'm definitely open to that. Otherwise, if you have questions for me, I'm totally around and I answer all the questions, especially if I'm tagged in our Discord that doesn't require friendships or any expectations or anything. So there's multiple ways you can get a hold of me, especially if you need help. If it's just wanting to hang out and be friends, I'm not looking for friends, and so I'm not against meeting new people, but right now I just don't have a lot of time to. I found myself in the past being very open. Like I had over 1,000 friends on the PlayStation, and I get comments and messages, and sometimes I get dragged, and sometimes it's just a burden, and it's not anybody particular or any particular situation, but like the abundance of messages and expectations becomes stressful to me. So I often don't necessarily encourage that, but like I said, I'm wildly available on Facebook, Twitter, Discord, things like that. So like I said, if you've got something specific, I'm not against talking to people. Would I allow a Lego Rock Band guide? I mean, I'm not against it, John. I just don't know. Like at this point, we don't have videos, but maybe that's the best way to control that. I know you really want me to add that, and I'm not against it, but I've been always skeptical about the availability, which I know you've said you'd help with. But beyond that, like the copyright of everything, maybe a written guide would solve some of that. But also, I don't know that I'd be able to do a ton of videos depending on songs. I don't know. I have never played it, so I don't know what's copyright. Maybe every song is copyright free. I can't believe it would be, but maybe. Bentley family, what's up? Welcome back. Let's see here. Already joined. Cool. Love it. Always like to see new people in the Discord. We only have a few hundred members, I think, total. Let's see here. I think I can see. We got about 200, 250 members, and always looking for, more people to join the conversation. We do have some pretty high expectations of treating others with respect. And trying to bring positivity. Like, I know that a lot of people search for, help and advice in moments of down times and things. We're there for that too, but we always like to hear the positive stuff as well. So, if you're interested in bringing some positivity and joining some other Happy Thumbs gamers, definitely check out our Discord. All right, so we're getting pretty close to the end. I flapped a little bit longer than I thought I would. I don't think I should probably play another game. Did we ever figure out how far I am into this? Okay, so Paths of the Dead was just completed. So we've got Battle of Pelinar Fields, which is next, right? And then we've got the Black Gate and then Mount Doom. And then we go back into free play. Looks like, do we do any preparing for free play? A couple of trophies, it looks like, or at least one. But we can clean up probably at any point. Fun fact, sometimes that when I slide a trophy in between like level 1 and level 2 or whatever, sometimes it's because it might help out and be relevant. Sometimes it's because it might just be good to get it out of the way. Sometimes I did it because I wasn't able to release a full video with collectibles, and I wanted there to be no dull or downtime in between releases. So sometimes I'll just pop out a trophy video to kind of save me a day or whatever, right? There was also times in some of these guides that I went on vacation, and I would prep a whole bunch of videos before I left. And sometimes, again, it was easier to just do like a trophy video for that day versus a full video, because I may or may not have had time to produce all the videos, ahead of things. So anyways, you guys learned lots of stuff today. I have 3 levels left. Copy that. That was a Discord message. Yep. It was a Discord message. Did I miss anything in the chat? Looks like I'm all caught up. Yes, and we understand that, Kirsten. Totally understand. I know I'm just reading back. And yes, you did know about that. You did know about the guide. You were one of the very few that knew. But yeah, I do have some videos done, but I don't. They're not going to be released. They're not even accessible. I mean, I thought about even like maybe releasing them to members, just to like have some. But I feel like that's the pay gate thing, where like people would potentially find out, or if I said, hey, if you're a member, you can see these videos. I don't ever want my content to be like that. I mean, someday it may, but I'm trying not to be that way. Like my consultants I used to meet with like 7-8 years ago, that was a big thing for them. They thought the way to success and financial stability was to pay gate my stuff and make it so that everything was available to paying members. And paying members could be 99 cents a month, right? And I mean, that's pretty minimal if you're looking for help, and you know what I mean? But like, I don't prefer that. I like that people have the opportunity to add extra if they want by super chatting, becoming a member, Patreon support. I mean, there's lots of ways you can support the channel. Buying merchandise, which, by the way, I'm probably going to be putting some effort into some new designs. So if staff or people have ideas, I'm definitely going to make a Lego Rock Band one for John Bonnie. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? Yeah, I got to be careful with copyright stuff because I don't own the Lego or Rock Band or any of that stuff. But you know, there are some things that we can maybe do to do that. Do it, John says. He's like, that's a for sure sale, bro. That's a for sure sale. And I appreciate that. So hey, we're getting to the end here. I know you guys have had free reign and kind of asked me, and we've been chatting back and forth. But if there's anything else you guys would like to know or ask about or request, or whether it's merchandise, whether it's games, whether it's sports talk, if you have something, now would be a good time to get that across. Otherwise, I'm going to start wrapping it up. And like I mentioned earlier, I got a little bit of a car thing that I got to do, and then the Blazers play here in an hour or so too. So, or trash talk like I've been doing. Yeah, it's decent, but it doesn't hit the same as like Tyler or Nam. So in that regard, like, feel free to use me as your guinea pig to get better or get gooder, as we like to say. But it doesn't have the same, like the burn doesn't hit and sizzle quite the same. So I don't know if they're like giving classes or, you know, advice, or maybe you just need to watch them in their own environment. But Discord is publicly available. Here, let me get you guys a link so that we can go ahead and let's see, invite people. Let's edit invite link. No limit. Never expire. Generate new link. Copy. And oops, that's not what I meant to do. And there we go. So that should get you to our Discord. Again, there are moments or days that it's so busy, you'll show up, there'll be 250 messages to catch up on. And there are sometimes 24-hour periods where you show up and there hasn't been one message. So again, that's why I'm always encouraging and wanting people, because when we have people from all over the globe that can participate at different times, it keeps it more active more of the time. So, you know, we're always open for that, especially positive and all that stuff. Speaking of Blazers, did you see the story? So I did. We actually, you probably weren't here for that the other day, Adam. I told that whole story on one of our streams because like the whole thing was pretty poetic. Obviously, 22 years ago, the story is the Portland Trail Blazers were playing a basketball game, and before every game, they sing the national anthem. A local girl was selected to sing the national anthem. She had a beautiful voice, was great at singing, but when she got up in front of 20,000 people, she totally choked and couldn't sing. At that moment of panic and despair, the Portland Trailblazer head coach at the time actually walked over to her, put his hand on her shoulder, told her, let's do this together. And it was like one of the most amazing moments, right? Where they sung the national anthem with his help. She was able to do that. Now, as a result, a lot of news caught on. It kind of went viral. Now, 22 years ago, there wasn't the same virality as today. You know, social media wasn't as prominent. Not as many people had cell phones with cameras, all that stuff. So it was very different then. They went on all these talk shows, late night shows, daytime shows, and they told the story, right? And how it was like this awesome, happy ending. Well, 22 years later, they offered the gal to come back and sing again. And she opted to sing. And the Portland Trailblazers actually planned it so that that night took place on the night that, at the time, our head coach was Maurice Cheeks. Maurice is no longer a head coach, but he's an assistant coach on, I believe, the New York Knicks, I think is who it is. And the Blazers planned it so that the team he coaches on was the night that she got to re-sing it. So the head coach that had that moment with her was in the building the same night to recreate that moment. Like, that was pretty awesome. So very cool story. Definitely awesome that my Blazers had a part in it. They're actually one of the pioneers of a lot of things that change in the league. Like right now, too, I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but a couple months ago, they released this new technology. Somehow they have put sensors on the basketball court and the basketball hoops and rims. These sensors actually feed back to a system that shines, that actually reflects to a pad. It's like a touch pad, like a tablet. It's not an iPad, but it's something similar. And basically what it does is it has haptic feedback. And so when the ball is being dribbled on the court, it actually vibrates and shows. The reason for it is that this is going to give blind people the chance to experience the game. They've always been able to hear it, or in a lot of cases, blind people can often hear. Sometimes that's not the case, but so they've been able to hear, but they can't see. They don't know. And like the guy that they actually had testing it said, like, as a blind person, you get lost in the noises. Sometimes I have cheered for the wrong team, or a play that I thought was my team succeeding that turned out to be a fail. And so by having this, it vibrates, and the player, it's like Braille, but like a live Braille for the basketball game and where it's at. So it shows the ball's down in the left corner or gets passed across it, and like it vibrates and it like it's amazing. And I don't think any other franchise or basketball team or anybody has anything like that. That's absolutely insane. And like, talk about using technology for the greater good, right? Right? I mean, like, it's not spying on people. It's not stealing their information or spreading anything, right? It's literally for helping people out in ways that they probably never thought possible. So, right now, I think they have like 10 of those tablets that can be like pre-ordered or registered or whatever, however it happens. And you just show up and you get to partake. Like, that is awesome. So as Blazers haven't won anything, but they're winning at a lot of things, if that makes sense. So very cool stuff. Let's see here. Yep, that's amazing. Hey, what's up, Erica? Welcome to the stream. We're just wrapping things up here. Basically got to my normal 2-hour mark. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and quit this game for now. For now, we're almost at a cool 1,000,000 studs, which I'm sure next week we will surpass that. And I should be able to get beyond the cost of our first brick purchase, because that is coming up too. Technically, we already bought one, the Quest one, but we'll be buying a 2X pretty soon. So, yeah. Anything else you guys got? I'm going to actually try to get my Lego Dimensions working, hopefully today. I'm going to leave this on in hopes that I will remember when I come back from the car. I got to go look at that car stuff. It's driving me nuts, driving around, vibrating on my foot. Like, it's so annoying. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a blast playing through Lego Lord of the Rings story. I hope that I have as much ease collecting those mithril bricks and forging all the tools that I need. But with the help of you guys out there, I will definitely have a nice, easy way to 100%. Hey, Tyler P's out there. What up, dude? Good to see you, man. Have non-build Lego on stream. I mean, it's pretty strenuous. Have you ever seen him build Lego? I mean, the bricks are almost as large as he is. So, like, it's quite the task to build something of that nature. So, in fact, he's anti-Lego, but I guess somebody gave him that F1 set and he built it. But I'm curious to see, like, does he have the fever now? Is he a Lego addict? Like, he spends a lot of time on the computer playing games. This could be a way to, like, relieve some of that screen time. Can he fit in the See what I'm talking about, Energy? That's how you do it, bro. That's how you do it. I was telling one of our other viewers, Energy, that he's getting good at his burns and his attacks on me, but they don't sizzle the same as a Tyler P or a Nom Burn. They just don't. So hopefully they'll get that sorted. Yes, good question, Hog. Tomorrow I will be back playing PGA Tour 2K25, working my way through to that FedEx Invitational, which I think we're probably getting fairly close to. A couple more weeks and we should get there. Now, there is some Power Wash Sim DLC available. I'm itching to get to. So we'll see how much longer PGA stands around. We'll probably poll it tomorrow and see if you guys want to see it come back or if you want to switch it to Mostly Clean Mondays. Power Wash Sim 2 was also announced. That's expected this year. I don't expect it anytime in the next month or so, but it is coming this year, they say. So that's Excite 2. And then Tuesday, I actually got to check with the squad and see what we're doing. I know that Bobby was on a cruise. He should be back. The next game we are playing, we all have, so it's not a matter of who has access to it or who can afford it or anything like that. It's literally been decided. We just all need to make sure we have it downloaded and that we're all available on Tuesday. There is a possibility that I might take Tuesday off and start that new game the following week because I do have some stuff I need to get done. It's scheduled for Thursday right now, but I also had something else fall in my lap, and I won't know till tomorrow how that's going to look for me. Basically, I have another job. I do web and graphic design. One of my clients right now asked me to do something above and beyond what I normally do for them. It's something that I actually tried to outsource to somebody else. So that's when I'll know if I have to do it or not. If it's completed or done or needing to be done, they can do it. I won't need to take Tuesday. If I need to do it, I'm probably going to need to take Tuesday off to handle that because I've been putting it off. I actually was told Thursday to do it, and it's now Sunday. I sent the email yesterday going, hey, I need you to do this for me, and we'll see if the person's able to do it or not. So, all right, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it, though. Good to see everybody. I hope you guys have a phenomenal rest of your Sunday or weekend or whichever day it is for you, depending on where you are. High fives, dabs, hugs, all of the aboves. And keep in mind, we'll be playing PGA Tour tomorrow. Very calm, very soothing, very satisfying game. And I'm pretty good at it on easy. I'm really good at it on easy, actually. I'll just say it. I've only had like one bogey, maybe two bogeys, and I've played like over 100 holes. Most of them are birdies or eagles. I had actually a lot of eagles the other day, too, but... Booyah, ka-show. Let's see here. Tyler, he's too short. Brad Piketsu. Y'all are too much. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging. As always, we will be back tomorrow. And if you haven't already, please check out HappyThumbsGaming.com, home of our trophy achievement guides and more. We also have HTG merch, which all of this stuff is found down below in the video description or can be linked to from our website as well. So check it out. As for me, though, that's going to do it. As always, until next time.